if someone was to ask you right now, like, hey, I'm in this season of waiting, singleness, what advice would you give them?
I would say stay incredibly grateful, and being grateful will keep you hopeful. And also, I made a really big decision to stop listening to people that didn't have fruit that I wanted. You know, like,
so good.
Everybody has advice that they want to give, and to be honest, the older I get, the less I want to give my opinion about things, and I want to tell my experience with God about things, because my experience with God has incredibly good fruit attached to it, but my opinion often does not. And lots of people want to tell you their advice, but they cannot tell you advice without filtering it through their experience. If their experience doesn't have God in it and their experience doesn't have good fruit, then I just started to just smile and wave, boys, smile and wave. So yeah, I think just stay really grateful, stay expectant, you know, but that all has to start from gratitude. It's really hard to be depressed, and it's really hard to be, you know, even now we're in a season of believing God for something, and it's been a journey, like, you know, that has been like painful, and it's cost us, and we have made a decision to stay grateful the whole way and to stay expectant that God can and that He will, which I think that's like, we get taught that, you know, in a faith community, God can and He will, but I've found that God actually wants to. So like, coming to a place of believing God can and He will, and He actually really wants to do this for you.
And I would just say, I mean, every season of relationship is beautiful. Even the waiting, that moment of anticipation that you could always meet that special person, that's exciting. And you know, marriage is amazing, and I wouldn't go backwards, but you don't have that when you're married. And then when you're dating, that's a season. There's a rush of emotion there, and there's experiences you'll have that you're not going to have when you're married. And then when you're married, it just gets better and better. But every season is beautiful and wonderful. Mm-hmm. Like, I love, you know, just rolling over and having you tell me a stupid joke, and then I laugh so hard I can't breathe and fall off the bed. And that's
my favorite part of
marriage. That came 5 years after marriage. Yeah. And so that's a season that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So